good.
Oh, you just gonna smoke without me, honey.
No.
It's okay. I need to go to the police. You need anything from the beauty store or anything while I'm out?
They're not a peachy oil. If they have some light Murray's grease.
Light berries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my hair don't really need a lot for motherfuckers still say it's the old school shit which I definitely could understand it, but I mean everything don't need to get revamped.
Girl.
It has everything you need in it too. Aloe, coconut oil, something else. I think I really need to switch that up.
Oh, that's great. That's what the OGs they should be.
Yeah. And honestly, that's why probably the OGs that see me, they be like, yo, this shit is spinning. And I be like, appreciate it. And I don't be feeling like my shit be all that crazy. Not no more. Way crazier back in my back in my prime. A bit outside though. Where you going again? Are you going there and back?
Well,
You coming there? I mean, you going back like right after?
mhm.
Oh, okay.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoffs, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Wideouts now clustered. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They're trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to the air on the first play. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, Chris, we call games every single week. It's not very often you see teams lose yards like this and then get right back to the line and go up tempo. Let's see if it works out.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there and he hurried. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Handoff running right. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Little. Makes the catch. It's Humphreys. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
There we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Direct snap to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. We run the ball, and then we go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first.
Escapes the pocket, but doesn't make a play.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Over the middle, it's Humphreys. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Little. Bringing pressure. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home. One tussle to the line to run the hurry up.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. That could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Important second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Carr. So now it's 3rd and short from the +24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Extending the play now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Little. Caught by the receiver. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. First down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Humphreys. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. And they pick up the first on the ground. Look out, room to run here. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Back to pass. It's Little. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Now, a crucial third down and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Touchdown Tide as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Longhorns begin a new series here. First and 10. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. It shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, But here, he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down and missed it.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. On the board, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Little. That's caught. It's Humphreys. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He finds his man. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
31, Alabama. 7, Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Bringing pressure. And he's hit. He throws it and complete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Yo. She went to the beauty supply store.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. And this time it's complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Nice throw, caught for a completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. This is the 6th play on the drive. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. To the air, it's Little. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up second down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Carr. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity and what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Carr. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Little. Short throw complete to the tight end. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're going to run it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Receiver in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
We'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass is caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Working clock with the ground game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Target, it's no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. An inside give now from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run. It makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The the shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.